From an officer sprinting for his life, to a female drunk driver weaving through traffic, to the most insane car maneuvers you've ever seen. Get ready for the wildest police chases that will blow your mind.
Hey, adrenaline junkies. Welcome to Code 3 Police Chase.
On the final night of 2024, what began as a routine attempt to serve felony warrants turned into a harrowing high-speed chase that tore across city streets and ended in a dramatic crash. Just after sunset on December 31st, more police traffic units spotted a vehicle linked to 35-year-old Kayla Cervantes, a woman already wanted on multiple felony warrants. When officers signaled her to pull over, Cervantes glanced in the mirror, then stomped on the accelerator, turning a simple stop into a dangerous game of cat and mouse. Sirens wailed as Cervantes blew through red lights, weaving into oncoming traffic and darting through busy parking lots, nearly clipping unsuspecting drivers who scrambled to get out of the way. Officers described her as driving with total disregard for life, using every possible escape route to stay ahead of the flashing lights behind her. With New Year's Eve traffic thickening and innocent motorists at risk, police knew they had to end the chase quickly. Near I-240 and May Avenue, officers made their move. A tactical vehicle intervention, known as a TVI, was executed with precision. The impact sent Cervantes' vehicle rolling onto its side, sparks flying across the asphalt as it screeched to a violent stop.
TVI crash, start medical. 240 in May, start medical.
Clear TVI, 240 in May, starting info.
Officers sprinted toward the overturned vehicle, weapons drawn, bracing for resistance. But Cervantes, dazed and pinned, was taken into custody without further struggle. Paramedics rushed to the scene. She was transported to a hospital, medically cleared, and then booked into the Cleveland County Detention Center.
Extra 1 headquarters show Lincoln 12 out of the city and reference the TVI, and all maintain supervisory control of the city.
Okay.
Headquarters, we're going to need a unit eastbound.
The true scale of the danger soon came to light. Investigators revealed Cervantes not only carried multiple outstanding warrants, but was allegedly prepared to traffic a deadly mix of drugs, including M30 fentanyl pills, methamphetamine, heroin, and drug paraphernalia. Incredibly, despite the reckless speeds and the chaos of the pursuit, no officers or civilians were injured. What began as a quiet New Year's Eve patrol became a pulse-pounding chase, ending with a wanted fugitive behind bars and a dangerous stash of narcotics taken off the streets. What started as a routine call for trespassing on June 5th, 2025, quickly turned into a scene straight out of a wrestling match.
But you don't live here, right?
Huh? Well, I haven't lived here for a while.
All right. Well, unfortunately, you have warrants for your arrest.
Police were called to a home after reports that Jason Gerard had entered the residence without the owner's permission. When officers arrived, they found Gerard inside and moved in to detain him on his outstanding warrants. But Gerard wasn't going quietly.
You have warrants for your arrest. I need you to turn around, put your hands behind your back.
For what? What am I warrants for?
Turn around. They're for local warrants.
No, I don't have any warrants. I want you to tell me what they're for.
Turn around and put your hands.
Body cam footage shows him demanding to know what the warrants were for, then defiantly refusing to comply. Officers warned him over and over that a taser would be used if he didn't surrender. Gerard stood his ground until a sharp crack of electricity lit up the room.
Put your hands
Tell
behind
me
your
what
back.
they're for.
Taser.
Turn around.
Take me if you want to.
Turn around, put your
Take
hands
me if
behind
you
your
want to.
Turn around.
Get out of my house.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Get out of my house.
Turn around,
behind your back.
I'm not
You're
going
going to get tasered.
No.
Even after being tossed, Gerard continued to fight. That's when officers took him down hard, tackling him to the floor in a chaotic scuffle that witnesses later compared to a WWE takedown. Once subdued, Gerard was taken into custody and later booked for breaking and entering, resisting arrest, and his outstanding warrants. What began as a simple trespassing call ended in a dramatic body slam-style arrest that neighbors won't soon forget. What began as a quiet Thursday afternoon on July 25th, 2024, exploded into chaos worthy of a high-stakes action movie. Around 1:20 p.m., Dallas Police's North Central Crime Response Team received an alert from a flock license plate reader. A stolen red GMC pickup had been spotted near 9600 Gulf Lakes Trail. Covert CRT officers moved in and quickly located the truck, which was backed into a parking space inside a crowded apartment complex. Realizing the potential danger, the covert officers radioed for backup. Moments later, uniformed patrol units rolled in, positioning a fully marked Dodge Charger to the left front of the truck and a marked Chevy Tahoe to the right front. Inside, the truck sat 4 suspects, but they weren't about to surrender. As officers prepared to make their move, the driver, 21-year-old Damon Price, suddenly slammed the accelerator, ramming the squad car and driving up onto its hood before smashing into the Tahoe's driver's side. The truck rocked violently, then rolled backward and came to a sudden stop. Doors flew open. Price and another unknown male bolted on foot, while 19-year-old Deante Moore tried to flee near the stolen truck. But the real shock came when 17-year-old Eric Lampkin Scarborough jumped out, gripping a handgun outfitted with an extended magazine and an illegal switch, turning it into a fully automatic weapon.
671, shots are fired. We need more cover.
10-4, we need cover code 3, 9600 Gulf Lakes Trail.
Officer Travis Marks, sitting behind the wheel of the Tahoe, instantly recognized the lethal threat. He drew his service weapon and fired, striking Lampkin Scarborough. But the teenager kept running, still clutching the modified gun. Racing through the apartment complex's south parking lot, Lampkin Scarborough encountered more officers. Officer Timothy Steed fired as well, but his shots missed. Officers finally cornered and captured the wounded suspect on the complex's west side, immediately administering first aid before rushing him to a local hospital, where he was listed in stable condition. Hey, adrenaline junkies. Thanks for sticking with me this far. If that chase got your heart racing, smash that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next wild pursuit. Drop a comment and tell me where in the world you're watching from. I'd love to see how far this chase community reaches.
You got gloves, Kevin? No. Here. It's up. She fucking. What is your name? Eric. Eric what? That's awesome.
Meanwhile, Price was caught within the complex after complaining of chest pain and transported to a hospital. Moore was arrested near the stolen truck and later questioned in connection to a March 2024 double homicide on Dixon Avenue.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Stay on the fucking ground!
Police say the teen is now facing a stack of serious charges, including assault and battery, on an officer DUI under 21, leaving the scene of an accident involving damage, reckless driving, and eluding police, a list that turns what started as a late-night traffic violation into a night of dangerous chaos and criminal charges. The fourth suspect vanished into the complex on foot, sparking a search. Police recovered 4 weapons, 2 dropped from the stolen truck, one along Lampkin-Scarborough's escape route, and another inside the vehicle. No officers were injured, but the dramatic encounter turned a routine stolen vehicle alert into an adrenaline-fueled shootout and manhunt, shaking the quiet Dallas neighborhood to its core. In the early morning hours of July 21st, 2025, what began as a simple traffic stop erupted into a chaotic late-night chase that tore through a quiet neighborhood. Around 1 a.m., an Oklahoma City police officer was patrolling South High Avenue near Southeast 29th Street when a red pickup truck suddenly drifted across the center line, narrowly missing oncoming traffic. The officer flipped on his lights and siren, but the driver refused to stop. The suspect, later identified as 18-year-old Daniel Placinia Lopez, hit the gas, turning the dark residential streets into his own reckless raceway. He clipped a police cruiser, sideswiped a parked car, and even tore across someone's front yard, churning up grass and scattering debris before slamming into a telephone pole with a thunderous crash. Officers quickly boxed the truck in, weapons drawn, expecting a fight. Instead, Lopez threw his hands in the air and surrendered, visibly shaken and shouting that he had done nothing wrong. The smell of alcohol poured from the truck, and officers discovered a half-empty alcoholic drink inside, despite Lopez being underage.
Your call has been updated.
On unit 1033.
Put your right hand up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car!
Police say the teen is now facing a stack of serious charges, including assault and battery, on an officer DUI under 21, leaving the scene of an accident involving damage, reckless driving, and eluding police, a list that turns what started as a late-night traffic violation into a night of dangerous chaos and criminal charges.
At Code 3 Chase, these aren't just clips of chaos, they're real moments where choices shape lives. Each pursuit shows how thin the line is between control and collapse. Once it's crossed, there are no rewinds. What you've seen is raw and permanent. Respect the law, stay composed, and understand the cost of recklessness because survival depends on it. Don't miss the next real confrontation. Subscribe now and be ready for what's coming next.